moments of frustration, disbelief, and jubilation due to the battles that these two have had. From national championship games to season derailments, this rivalry has had it all, and we've got even more for you today. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. These two teams always seem to fight tooth and nail, and LSU pulled out a close one last season.
Yeah, the Tigers found a way down the stretch to make plays against the mighty Crimson Tide, get that winning streak going, build some momentum for this year.
And that was huge for their confidence, too, in terms of closing out the season. So if they could put it back-to-back in this one, just think what that would do for this program moving forward.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. The quick out. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Makes the catch. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the running back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Tide with the 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Firing toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for...
And the quarterback called up to and sacked at the 12. This crowd Johnson. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Flanagan. Finds his man, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Offside. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. A collision, and he's stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Back to pass, it's Flanagan. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Grab in the backfield, it's Need. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Hand off to the home back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Flanagan. Fires left. This time he's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's a really nice catch there, and I know LSU goes by the moniker of DBU, but you take a look at all the draft picks they've had in recent years, and with this guy and his talent, they may be getting consideration soon of joining teams like Alabama and Ohio State for wide receiver. This guy is really good.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. On the run, deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. A strike downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to...
Unleashes one deep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! On to attempt the try.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. It's Lee. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They're going to run it. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Big fella moving. Touchdown time. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Flanagan. He rifles one deep down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Hands it off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Need. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Finds his man. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama!
I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man. It's Flanagan. He'll try to do it himself. Grabbed over the middle. It's Luck. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. They'll go to the air. Lets it fly. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Bringing the heat. Complete in the middle. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, LSU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. He leaves it with the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton. And they were on full display in that first half.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Looking to throw, it's Flanagan. Incomplete on the 2-point try, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if they get another chance. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They'll send the back in motion. He'll set up to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. The RPO complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. They'll go to the ground. Got a little space. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And this one is perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He's got great speed. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And he puts through the extra point. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Quick completion on the outbound. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get by.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll try the jet sweep, going for the first down. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. That's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered and pick up the first. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Alabama!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on them.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Need. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Extra point here will tie the game.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He's got the tight end. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Throwing right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Flanagan. Here comes the heat. And as he throws, this time on target. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's sacked. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on second down. To throw, it's Flanagan. Pressure coming. And his throw is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Quarterback making checks. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He fires one deep down the right side. Pulls it in inside the 10.
And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but fourth and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the field.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy, and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on first down, stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
A third and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. The give. Touchdown, Tigers. They move on top here in the 4th.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Alabama offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Oh, they're after him. He's going to let it go. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Great place to start for this offense. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Flanagan. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quick step and go. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Tigers trying to cash it in on first and goal. A little release to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the D deny them on second and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Just keep slinging it. It's complete on the right side. Smashes through the tackle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. Got his man. Not a big window, and that throw was money. They've got it at the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Find some fresh air. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. To the end zone, and it's picked off. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw, it's Flanagan. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because